Igede Safi Bagus will deliver a presentation entitled Improving Student Speaking Skill by Integrating Target Culture Using Numbered Head Together. For the second speaker, the floor is yours.
Okay, good afternoon all, and good afternoon my lecturer. Still concentration to come in.
Ngidang eh.
I want to present about my presentation. It's titled Improving Student Speaking Skills by Integrating Target Cultures Using Numbered Head. Okay. Okay, before that, I have some picture up there. You can see. What is it? Earth. Yes, Earth. And Earth. Because there's the Earth, which are holding by two hands. In the specific purpose, it's mean that the people care about the world. Yes, and also the people care about culture. What's next? About the religion, and also about the people that doing something, that care about each other. But the important thing is that culture is very unique because culture can embrace all aspects of human life. Next. Okay, as I said before, culture is one concept that embraces all aspects of human life. It includes everything people want to do, and also culture can affect the people about their knowledge, and also open their thinking. Also open their thinking about what they have watched, saw, and read about the culture. And in the environment of education, culture is the student exactly know about the culture, but they do not know the specific purpose of the culture and also the classification of the culture. Next. Okay, according to Coltrane, as cited in Edisi et al. 2014, it stated that cultural activities and objectives need to be entered carefully and incorporated into the lesson plans so as to expand and enlighten the teaching contents. And another expert said that, next. According to Siri, as cited in Rodriguez et al. 2009, language teachers in this global age should realize that they are responsible for helping students to communicate cross culture. Okay, when we talk about the culture, of course, we talk about the target culture, to reach the target culture. To present about the target culture, of course, we need to speak. Yes. So, speaking is the important things that to help the student to identify the meaning of the culture. Furthermore, to identify of the target culture, of course, as a teacher, we need to think about the strategy. Okay? Later I want to tell you. Next. Okay, the notion of the culture. According to Zimmerman, 2050, culture is a characteristic and knowledge of a particular group of people defined by everything from language, religion, design, social habits, music, and arts. Next. And according to Banks et al., 1989, most social scientists today view culture as consisting primarily of symbolic, additional, and intangible aspects of human societies. Okay, from that we can say culture is very close to the human life because culture not only have one aspect but also another aspect. For example, when the people was born, of course, when they was born, of course they turn up their culture, and also they bring it when they grow up, and later they will bring the culture directly into their activities. And another example, for example, when the people doing pray. You know, in Indonesia there are so many religions. So when we pray and we see another religion, of course we have to respect. So we have to understand, oh, what religions they have, something like that. Next. Okay, the notion of the target culture. Target culture is the aspect that students should know how to identify the meaning of the culture. And the students be able to identify the different situation of the culture. And next. Okay, according to update in 1993. One lesson from EFL textbook focusing on elements about the American communities. Then, the use of the target language, cultural elements language has to do with the fact that such a position equates language with combined use and usage of its native speaker. From that, we can say the teachers is very difficult when they teach the student in speaking process. When, of course, the teacher need to think the strategy, how to solve when the students get bored and get the situation bored also. One thing that the teacher should do, of course, they will use the picture. Pictures can be as a media to help the teacher teach the student in speaking process. Of course, the pictures it has a relation with the culture. It's mean that American culture, and you know American cultures. It has a categorized, for example, something like what is it? What American culture that you know?
Christmas.
That's right, Christmas. How about another one? Halloween. Okay, and also Valentine's and Thanksgiving. The teacher can use both as media. Next. Okay, the notion of speaking. Before that, speaking is the process of communication, which are sharing or opening our mind or idea. And according to the law and Christopher has stated in Edisi 2012, speaking as an interactive process of meaning construction that includes producing and receiving and processing information. Okay, from that, speaking is one of the skills that students should have because they will produce their thinking, skill, and knowledge to deliver the material by mastering all the contents. And also, speaking is one of the skills that which allows the students to express or develop their critical and creative thinking. Next. Okay, the definition of number. According to Kagan in Andari 2012, number together is a cooperative learning strategy that holds its students accountable for learning the materials. Okay, from that we can say number together is the innovative strategy that the teacher can use for teaching in the speaking lesson. Because number head together can easier known by the students and easier followed by the students when the teacher give the speaking lesson by starting number head together. And also the number head together can attract the student attention by present interesting activity. The important things from that number head together can be used in junior high school. Next. Okay, the benefit of using number head together. According to Andari and 2012, there are 4 benefits. Increase students' sense of responsibility, develops the students' ability, increase students' motivation, and make students more active. Okay, from the first one, increase students' sense of responsibility. Of course, the student, when the teachers come to the classroom, of course, the students will build their sense to follow the lesson, and develop the students' ability. Of course, when the students make in a group, of course, they will think about the problem, the answer, not only one problem, but also how to develop more than one. Increase student motivation. It means that when the students make in a group, not only one person in the group work, but also another group can be think about the answer. The key point is together. Can make students more active. Of course, when the teacher asks to answer by call the number, of course the students will ready to answer, and they will present their answer as well as they can. Next. Okay. The way to this using NXT number together. According to analysis 2012, there are 4. Pre-speaking, well-speaking, post-speaking, and inclusive. Okay, in pre-speaking, of course, the teacher will greet the students. Something like, how are students? Fine. Okay. And look at the situation. Of course, if the student will continue the lesson, they will look at the situation. It is good or not? And will speaking. After that, the teacher will divide the group into a 4, and each member group given number 1 to 4. And after that, they pose a question, and also pose a question or a problem in the classroom. After that, they think the question, how to answer that. And post speaking, ask questions. I mean, it is ask question. After that, the teachers should ask the students who already can answer and call out the number randomly by call out the number, of course. And the teachers ask the students to raise their hands and answer the questions. Answer the questions, it can be, for example, something like this. In the group, there is 2 pictures, for example, this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. They discuss, but they think by themselves what the meaning of this picture. They produce their argument itself, not by all. And after that, when I call a number, for example, group number 1, for example, Surya, they present about this. They tell about what the meaning of this, different with their partner, something like that. After they present the answer, of course, okay, of course the teacher give the reward, something like give a small gift, something like a star, Okay, thank you for Surya. Put their small gift in their pocket. And also something like, wow, give applause for number one Surya, something like that. After that, they will review. Of course, the teacher should review when the students answer the teacher's question. And next, closing. Okay, you know, speaking is very important for the students when they produce their ability, and it is very useful for the number head together.
Excuse me, the time is up.
Okay, number head together is very useful to improve the student speaking, because number head together is the innovative strategy and make the student interesting to follow the activity, and also they can be easily to speak about the culture, and they will success to produce or to present their answer, something like that. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.